What's up, guys? So, making a video, I've been promising for the past few days now I'm going to do a Bleach video. So finally it's here. Just making sure you guys don't think I abandoned the community or the game or anything. Just pretty much going to give you guys some information, and then we're going to go into the gameplay itself. So I am updating the EU rankings and US rankings every month, and I am starting to do a VIP 0 one. Pretty much you're going to have to go to the forums and verify yourself that you are a VIP 0, and you have to tell me like your server. And pretty much I'm just going to go there every month to check it. Once you verify that you're a VIP 0, you're going to be on the VIP 0 list. But let's just take a look at the rankings for now. So these are the EU rankings. The left side is August from last month, and then September is this month where I updated on the 1st. And there are some huge changes. I mean, like Haruno Kamin, man, he went up 700k BP almost. Rookie, he went up there as well. He is sticking to the top. I did make changes. I took off Living God and Cheating Kota from the lists just because Living God was confirmed a hacker, and then I have a lot of things or suspicions about Cheating Kota, so I just pretty much left it. Plus the account's inactive anyway, so it's not like it matters. But so far as you can see, there are some changes, not too many changes, but the biggest thing is I don't know when I'm gonna change the EU side, but we have 21 people with 5 mil BP. I assume by next month I will get closer to 26, maybe even 30. A lot of the servers I have put, basically, there's too many between like 4.8 mil BP to 4.9. So in case they do hit 5 mil, there's going to be way too many people in the rankings. So I might have to boost it up to either like 5.5 million as a cutoff, maybe even go up to 6 mil like I did with US. Because I don't want to have a top 50 or a top 100, I'm trying to show you guys the top players of Bleach. And you can't really have like 100 top players, with similar battle power. So I'm trying to go for the elites of the elites. It's gonna be pretty much updated at the first of every month, and I'm gonna obviously have it in the link. I did merge all 3 spreadsheets into one, so now you can just check the tabs at the bottom or the right wherever you see it. You can go to US, EU, the VIP 0, and then the last one is like server information. It pretty much tells you which servers I go to, and it pretty much tells you if they've been added to the list or what's the lowest battle power. And then there's some that are blank. It means I have to make an account there eventually, but I don't have access to the Tool Wagon bot anymore, so I'm really too lazy to do it. But in case I ever do get access to a Tool Wagon bot again, you already know I'm going to try to get more servers out here. But looking at the US, now this has to be like the craziest month for US. So as you can see, we had I think 32 people in August on the list, and the next month I said, okay, I have to bump it up to 6 mil. Because there's just way too many people in the rankings. By the time, if I was to keep it at 5 mil, I guess we would have had like a top 40 by now, maybe even more. So I had to cut it off, 6 mil and up for US now. And there are some major changes. So, like I said, Living God is done. But all I have to say is Fuji came out of nowhere. This guy, I mean, if you pay attention to my rankings from 2 months ago, I have screenshots in the Go Games Discord, as well as my forum, or the forum post is gone, as far as the screenshots, but I have them on my computer. Fuji had about, I think, 6 mil BP 2 months ago. Then last month he got up to 7.3, and now he went up to 8.7, right behind Nanami, and I'm just like, what the fuck? He got a 2 mil BP increase, maybe even more, in the span of 2-3 months. Now that is insane. And I'm surprised to see Dante, just because he was the strongest on US. Then Nanami took him over, and now Fuji took him over, so it's really weird. Mage is also huge fucking improvement, all the way from 7.3 to fucking 8 mil. I saw his like ultimate defense, ultimate attack videos, and Jesus Christ, man, that shit is just ridiculous. My account will probably never make it to my BP rankings because there's just nothing for me to spend for, and getting 6 mil BP for me right now it's ridiculous. But as you can see, pretty much. The funny thing is that a lot of people have pretty much quit. I can tell when people quit because their BP doesn't change every time I do the rankings. A lot of people were quitting from basically, lower than 6 mil, so it sucks. But the game is kind of dry. There's supposed to be big updates coming up in September. I guess I can talk about them a little bit later on. But you guys can see the battle power rankings here. So it's there. You guys can see the changes. If you don't want to see it through the video, all the links are in the description. I'm gonna have to update that as well, so I will update it for the video. Basically, it's gonna be one spreadsheet, and you just go there and click, and you can see everything. But let me talk about the bug reports, and then I can finally get on the way with the actual gameplay and stuff. Alright guys, so just to let you guys know, you may have seen less videos and stuff about Bleach from me, but I haven't stopped thinking about the game. I haven't stopped, like thinking about the community. I've been basically doing like all these kind of bug reports. Now there's gonna be many. There's a ton of stuff. I'm basically trying to get everything fixed from the Go game side before the big updates come around late September, maybe even whatever the fuck it is, October. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done before these updates take part. And basically, I'm going to show you what I have to do. So, this is one of many spreadsheets. This is pretty much only things that regard like text in the game, translations, stuff like that. So basically, what I have to do is point out the location, give them a picture that points at it, and then I have to basically give the solution on how to fix it. Now, I don't know. This is all the stuff I basically managed to find. I mean, there's some bugs that have been here for a while. There's just way too many things. So if I missed anything, I'll leave a link for this as well in the description, just in case you guys want to see it and add something, because this is some things that have to get fixed. I'm trying to get the game fixed up as much as possible. Now I am pretty much only showing you the text bugs. I'm still gonna have to do another spreadsheet where it comes to the actual functions in the game. And basically, the way I have to fix all this is I need the proof. I need the screenshot or a video of it happening, and that's the only way it's gonna get fixed. You can't give me a description of it. I have to get a picture. I have to get something that shows it. And the funny thing that happened was these freaking personal instance fragments, man. So I was doing a lot of research on that. I was like, why the fuck is this bow the same thing? And they really mess up the name completely. So like, I'm gonna go to the right real quick. You're gonna see, like, I was looking at the wiki, and the first bow is from the Wakumundo arc when he got the Ginrei Kojaku, and that's pretty much what the gold one should have been. But they like just changed it. Like, I don't know if they took the words together or something. And then the second one was basically the Kura arc. So I showed a picture there just in case, so they can look at it and change the names, because I'm tired of getting that bow every time I do personal instance. Some minor translations. This Unohana thing, like, it says Ishin's description. I basically had to go to like a Bleach fan site or whatever it's called. Yeah, I think it was like a Bleach fan site. Like, just someone made this when I was looking at Retsu no Hana Kenpachi. So I pretty much stole the description and it's just going to be replaced there. The Shinigami title, it needs to be translated, but personally I like how it looks in Chinese, so I wouldn't mind it, but it has to be changed. Some small things like damage rate instead of modify, double strategy defenses on supports. Then they even say ninja in the game. And Tensa Zangetsu, I never noticed it, but it has a bug description. It's supposed to say only assaulters and supports because the Vanguard doesn't get the boost. In the Bankai Power, the most recent thing was, Ichibei had a Portuguese translation. So it's gonna be weird, but and then the last thing was the tavern. So I have a placeholder just in case there's any more things. I'll keep adding it to the list. Pretty much translated what it is. So in case you guys were wondering about the tavern, pretty much you have to advance twice, but you can't get red reishi boxes for now. But I just wanted to show you guys pretty much like some of the stuff I've been working on. I've been pretty much working on more of like fixing the game type of stuff than actually playing the game recently. And I have a lot of stuff to do. On top of that, I have to do Naruto Online, I have to do college, I have to work, I have to do so many things. So I'm extremely busy. That's why I just want to say I want to apologize for the Bleach videos. But like, honestly, I have been working with the French host a lot recently just to try to get the the US side of things fixed. So hopefully it's gonna make the game better. Because it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't know when they're gonna ever fix the game without it, but I'm trying my best to get the game fixed for everyone. Still gonna be a bunch of spreadsheets to go through, but let's just finally go into the gameplay. Had to take up pretty much like 10 minutes of your time to address these things and show you what I've been doing, because I had no time for anything recently. Alright guys, so finally we can get to the gameplay. I'm pretty much not gonna try and keep this too long. I already took 10 minutes of your time at the start of the video, so I'm gonna try to do these dailies fast today. And honestly, I just I've been extremely busy, especially with the Naruto Online, in case you guys were watching. It's just been blowing up on my channel. I've been having a lot of fun with it, so I've been really sticking with it. But no worries, now I'm going to be trying to do more consistent Bleach videos, just because there's nothing else to look forward to. Pretty much going to be doing Naruto Online videos every day, and then do Bleach videos every other day, or maybe every day if I feel like it. The thing is, you guys have to understand, I don't have time for this. Like, I do YouTube as like a side thing, and it's pretty much either do it all early in the morning before I leave my house, or do it all at midnight, render it overnight, and upload in the morning. So that's why, as far as me doing YouTube, it's not like my full-time anything. It's like more like part-time, like casual time, if anything, but I still do it every day. And you know, I mean, I don't mind doing it. I'm glad that people are enjoying the videos. It's definitely been a trip since I started the YouTube channel in January, and I'm really happy about that. But man, there are just some things that like needs to be clarified. So I'm gonna probably talk about this thing again in the future. But the argument between VIP versus, you know, free to play. Now, I wasn't always a pay to win person. I used to play the game VIP 0 for the longest. So if you guys haven't played browser games 2 years ago, I can say that none of you really understand the grind of a VIP 0. Or if you've been playing for 2 months, then you know it more than me. Or 2 years, sorry, not 2 months. But basically, back then, I was playing Ninja Classic. Ninja Classic was probably the first of its kind when I remember seeing it. I fucked up. I have to do all these things. But I was just saying, Ninja Classic, when it first came out, I was playing on it. I pretty much helped co-found the wiki for Unlimited Ninja. Now, it's not that used anymore. I know Trix has a, you know, a help site for the game. So that's why you don't really hear about the wiki anymore. But at the time, there was only a wiki. And I remember when the wiki first started, I made 100 pages about it. 100 pages were all made by me, edited, managed, you name it. I put so much work into that wiki when it first came out. And I was basically a VIP 0 person. I had Narher, which was pretty much one of the top players of the game at the time. Everybody would mention him. He worked on the wiki with me, and then, you know, GZ Glare was the one who actually created it. But, you know, it was us three doing the wiki for the longest. Then, you know, playing as a VIP 0, it was just ridiculously brutal at the time. I was against spending money. I would always say, why the fuck are people spending so much money on this goddamn game? I just did not understand it, so I was like, whatever. Playing VIP. Then after a while, I ended up getting that Sasuke, and then I realized it was pretty much too late because I was already like level 90, and I got that Sasuke, and I was like, oh, well, fucking rip. And, you know, I still never got the VIP needed for Auto Jenkins, so it was really pissing me off as far as getting ninjas. And it was honestly a brutal game. It was fucking brutal. And that's why, after a while, I quit. I gave up. You know, I just figured it was too hard, plus I was on a very competitive server. When I check back on my first account now, there are, I think, like an entire top 20 of people with like 10 mil BP, so that server is ridiculous. I'm just not gonna even deal with it, you know. So that's when everything happened. I came back in December and UN, and I decided, you know, why not start the game and spend money? So just in case you guys missed it, I did get the 180-day sign-in, and you get 100 million in silver cards. But let me continue with the VIP 0 versus free-to-play debate, because I'm really tired of it. Like, everybody that is a VIP 0 is often bitching at people who spend money. Now, first of all, you have no reason to bitch, because these browser games all come from China, and they're all extremely pay to win. All extremely pay to win. They are pretty much there for you to spend money. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and be like mages or be like BWG and shit. I'm just saying spend the minimum, have a good time, and play the game. I mean, why are you complaining? It's your choice to do a VIP 0. Like, don't tell me, oh, you know, I can't top up, I'm gonna do this. Okay, everyone has a birthday, right? I don't care if you're like 10 years old playing Naruto or Bleach. Everyone has a birthday. When it's your birthday, you ask your parents, can I get like whatever currency costs? Like, I don't even know, like $50. Maybe if like a good rebate, you get them for like $30, $20, all right? So you tell your parents, then you tell them to top you up on a server that just came out on your birthday. And bam, you're gonna have a better experience from your birthday playing on a $50 account than you would on a VIP 0 for 6 months. Now, that's what I'm saying. It's not necessary for you to top up a lot, but you need to do at least the minimum to have a good time in the game. And the dumbest debate is people are always just hating on the pay to players. Like, you have to understand that the community needs people who spend money and people who don't spend money and just play the game. If there's only people that spend money, like thousands into this game, then the servers are all going to be dead. They have nobody to compete against. They're going to quit. The game's going to shut down because nobody's topping up. Now, if you have people that do spend money and people who don't spend money playing, then at least the servers are running. The company doesn't close down or anything. And people are actually going to play the game. That's why you need people who spend money and don't spend money. But the problem is that people who don't spend money are complaining, oh, why am I not rank 1? Or why is my damage so little? Like, you know why. You're playing a pay-to-win game. Like, you need to have, half of it is the partners. You need to have either event partners that do really good damage. I mean, obviously, tournament partners aren't ideal, but I have seen some of the VIP 0s. Like, I was talking about the VIP 0 rankings. I have seen so many people that are VIP 0 that have insanely stacked partners. There's a guy who has a Ikaku that is stronger than my Berserk Renji. It has like over almost 300k physical attack. A fucking Ikaku. So, you know, after time, VIP 0s achieve everything. I mean, there are certain things you can't achieve, like you can't get gold to get event partners. But, you know, you have to play the game the way you're doing it. And that's why I'm saying, if you're going to choose to play VIP 0, don't complain about it. Like, I remember playing 2 years ago in Ninja Classic, getting destroyed because everybody that spent money was basically way stronger than me. But you have to realize, if you're going to choose to play that way, you don't expect it. That's why when I tell people, when you're VIP 0, you focus PvE. Why? Because I know how it is. I tried to be a VIP 0 back then and try to go for PvP. It doesn't work. It really does not work. So it just annoys me that you have all these people, especially when it comes to like my videos. I mean, I can care less. When people judge you about spending money, I mean, first of all, it's my money. Why do you care about it? And then they have like, oh, all these stupid comments and shit. Like, they always say that people who spend money have no clue about the game. Okay, so who has to test out all the features with gold for you guys to see? And then they want to say that, okay, we have no clue. Like, you're telling me that you're supposed to be born and then already know how to play all these fucking games like you guys? Yeah, okay, whatever. Like, you're telling me Naruto Online doesn't even come out, and it's like 1 year before the game comes out and you already know everything? So it's ridiculous, man. Like, I'm just really tired of all these, you know, like, jealous little kids with their bullshit. Like, just grow the fuck up, man. Like, you have to grow the fuck up. I have been on both sides. I know how it is. I fucking know how it is. People that are just starting VIP 0 accounts now, or, you know, fucking getting butthurt. You guys are lucky that Naruto Online is more lenient. Like, League of Angels and Naruto Online is probably the only 2 browser games you can play where VIPs can pretty much lose to low VIPs or free-to-plays, because it's not, like, the battle power is not scaled at the same rate. And it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know why these people complain. If you didn't have anyone spending money, the game would close. Realize that. Alright? It's expensive. It's fucking expensive to run a browser game. You have to pay for servers. You have to pay all the different staff members. You have to pay for advertisements. You have to pay for marketing. You have to pay for everything. You have no idea how expensive that can get. And the fact that people are spending money to help keep the game running as well as to have a good time, you have these people that just, you know, bitch at them. I mean, they should just, you know, fuck it. Like, watch the video, see what you get, and then just that's it. But everyone has something to say, man. It's really annoying. The last time I made a video about some shit like this was like, I think at least a few weeks ago. It was on a Bleach video as well. But man, like, people need to grow up. Like, I'm pretty sure that a majority of those kind of kids are literally fucking kids, because grown-ups will understand that shit. Like, life is so easy when you're a kid. You have your fucking parents doing everything for you. You don't have to worry about shit. Try paying your bills. Try paying for college. Try paying for your phone bill. Try paying for your fucking phone. Try paying for everything yourself when you have to work for your own kind of money. And then you have these kind of fucking random-ass little kids trying to tell me how to spend my money. So, like, unfortunately, it's not my fault. Like, I fucking work. I have full-time college. I can afford to pay for everything. I can have fun, right? It's not illegal to have fun nowadays. I mean, people just need to grow the fuck up. That's all I have to say. Because people thinking like, oh, I don't know how it is to be a VIP 0. And the funny thing is, when I give my opinions, people instantly attack me. Like, when I get instantly attacked for anything I do. It's like, wow. Especially when it comes to the forum. So, you know, people are asking, how is Shinigami Kensei? I gave them my opinions. I did not say, okay, like, just, oh, he's fucking terrible, blah, 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 get someone else. I just said what, I used Kensei. He was the first event partner I had. If you go to my first ever Bleach Online video, I got Kensei the same day I got Hikifune, and, you know, I had him since day one on the server. I can say that Kensei is really lackluster when it comes to an assaulter. He has very weak damage. He is a PvP focused assaulter. That is pretty much the reason why I was telling every VIP 0 that was like, okay, do I get him from Ultimate Battle Bar? I was saying, don't get him because he's a PvP partner. Why would you be getting PvP when you're supposed to focus PvE? And, you know, I'm getting attacked saying, oh, blah, 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 you have all these partners. Of course, you're not going to need Kensei and shit. And the same thing happened a few months ago. Like, well, there was a really good event cycle to start a new server. So what do? I decide to tell people advice. Oh, if you want to start Bleach, then you might as well start it on these events. You can get a lot for what you top up for, blah, blah, blah. You have people calling me a sellout. You have people like just saying all this bullshit. I'm like, how the fuck am I a sellout? You telling me giving people spending advice nowadays is considered being a sellout? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, are you serious? Like, I just can't stand like the fucking the internet community, man. I really can't. You have people that are like alright, and then you have all these jealous little kids just fucking shit up. That's why I just don't know. Like, I've been getting so many comments recently, I just ignore most of them. Honestly, if I respond to your comment, I respond. I just don't even want to look at my comments anymore because it's filled with other bullshit, and I have other more important things to focus on. I'm doing shit for Bleach Online to help make the game better for you guys, and I have people over here telling me, oh, blah blah blah, you have all this shit, oh, you're solo, all this shit. So why am I trying to help fix the game for everybody when I'm getting all this negative feedback from the community itself? I mean, it makes me a hypocrite, right? I'm helping people that don't like me, so I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go fix the game for myself, and then because why not? That's just all I'm gonna be looking forward to. But as far as that VIP 0 versus pay to win shit, I understand it the most out of everybody. I've played Ninja Classic VIP 0 back then, where it was serious competition at the start. I fucking played all these browser games, pay to win. I fucking understand how all this shit works. So when people try and lecture me, like, just don't even try. Just don't even try. I'm done taking stupid opinions from people. Like, the thing is, when I say, okay, like, you know, I honestly, when it comes to a game I just start, I take advice because obviously I need to understand the game fully before I actually trust my own decision. So I always ask a bunch of people, and then now, you know, I start asking people from YouTube, what would you do? And then when people fucking say, oh, you do no shit, you know how to play the game. Oh, you're fucking asking for opinions, obviously you know how to play the game. Oh, you know how to spend money, but you don't know how to spend the game. Like, give me a fucking break, man. Like, have you actually seen me do something fucking bad? Like, it is fucking ridiculous. We all make mistakes in life. I don't even think I made any fucking huge mistakes that would ruin my account. You don't see me, like, as far as Naruto, there's so many people that will inherit the main's potency into another ninja, and then, you know, they get fucking like, oh, everybody roast them for doing that shit. But I could do the smallest thing and people will be like, oh, you're doing it wrong, you don't know how to play the game. Like, I'm just fed up. I'm really fed up with this shit. Like, I wish I would have a more mature community watching me, but I can't control it. I can't choose who watches me, who doesn't. And the funniest thing is when you have all these children who, like, watch just to hate, and then, like, they dislike, they talk shit. I mean, I just pretty much ignored them or blocked them from my YouTube channel. There's, like, this one kid who has been going on, like, all my last videos always saying something. Like, you must have some shitty life for you to be on the computer trying to make my day bad. I mean, you need to realize that my day, my world, my life does not revolve around you, kid. Like, you need to understand that shit. A lot of people are getting freaking Kensei, though. So, like, the good thing is that this is your first red partner in the Ultimate Battle Power. And since I don't think there's a lot of good VIP 0 assaulters you can get outside of the CSB ones, Kensei will be good for VIP 0s. But in general, when you compare him to all the PvP or all the assaulters and his capabilities, I would say he is not that good. Definitely not that good for what you should be getting. But hey, I mean, if you guys want him, go ahead. I'm really tired of giving advice when people just don't, like, you know, just shit talk me for it. So whatever, you know, here and there I'll just say some things, but I'm just really gonna be done with that. I got too many things going on this semester. I'm taking 5 college classes as well as working full time, so I don't want to fucking deal with your shit. Basically what I have to say. But I don't know if you guys just noticed, you can upgrade to tier 12 Hokus. Now, this was out last month. You know, last month I think, or last time this came around, you were able to upgrade, but, you know, they never changed the description, so that's why I put in my bug, so it can actually tell you can upgrade up to tier 12. Costs 5,000 gold. I would do it. You know, it gets me a little bit more speed and actually gives me 2 more levels to grow, but, you know, it's just, I'd rather save my gold just in case something happens. There's just nothing for me to do on Bleach. That's why I don't take it too seriously. Like, I'll be doing all my events, and I just leave it at that. So, you know, whatever you guys have to say in this video, I don't care. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to give my own opinions and trying to defend myself. I don't know why people say, oh, like, when people are always crying when they're trying to defend themselves. It's like you're telling me you get jumped and you can't fight back. Like, are you serious? You're telling me you can't defend yourself because then people are going to say, oh, you're just whining, crying? That's why, like, the internet is a ridiculous place, man. It really is. It's just, you gotta be a fucking full-on savage and a keyboard warrior to survive nowadays, I guess. So every time Real Furnace has come back, there's always a bug. I don't know why. 2 months ago, there was a bug. People were like spamming this thing, made it all the way to 100k Rio power, like a 1k top up. And then last month there was also another bug where people could just get free gold out of it. So, you know, this shit's always breaking. I got close to 8k Vite though, so I'll be ready for the next Ultimate Battle Power. Now it is usually the Zanpakuto partner rotation, but now they recently changed it, and a lot of people are saying that Berserk, Renji, Kensei, and Ryuken are the trio. So the next Ultimate Battle Power partner might be Ryuken. Between Ryuken and Kensei, I honestly would not know. Ryuken is basically another PvP partner that's like a Berserk Renji for PvP, but he does have high damage and everything, so I don't know if I would really recommend it. It's just tough to think, you know. It's really tough, but I mean, whatever. So I finally did get 145 2 days ago. Pretty much happy though, since I can start infusing the 140 set. Bad news is it's going to take an extremely long time, so I'm done with what I had to say earlier in this video. I'll just finish up with some Bleach talk and end the video where I can. 145 Palace though, finally there. You do get the double arena or double prestige in arena when you're 151, so that's something I'm going to be looking forward to. I have 6.1 billion silver with no use for it, and I'm just saving it in case I do switch my partners. I could probably get a bunch of Ryatsu levels, at least like 5-6 Ryatsu levels out of this. But in the end, it's really a minimal stat boost, and I don't have anything to compete for in CSB. I've just been missing it because I have other things to do. Material wise though, everything's loading so goddamn slow. So I don't know what I was saying. I have to go away and do something. But you know, I just been having an extremely busy life recently, especially since YouTube's been blowing up. So you know, just been really stressed out when I have to do all this stuff and continue my life. But that's how it is. Hard work in the end. And you know, gonna try to max out this 130 set. I basically can't swap to the 140 until I get at least the boots maxed out. And even if I do just swap out the boots for, you know, getting maximum speed is gonna really lower my damage because I did get the God Slayer maxed out just now. Can't really get anything else though, so it's gonna be still a really long time. But at least now I can have, at least I have 130 set, or one 130 set. This way I can just fully focus on it when it gets maxed. I don't think I'll be getting any more equipments in the future. We should be having like October and stuff coming around pretty shortly, in November, so that's where we're going to be hopefully getting free sets like we did last year. As far as this 120 set, I still can't even, you know, fully infuse my 120 sets. It really sucks. I have to check out what this 140 stuff is doing. So yeah, I would probably need at least like 10k materials just to infuse the boots alone or something. So I'm gonna just keep stacking for an extremely long time. As far as the updates go for the game, I can't really say too much, but I'll just kind of say the things that have been going around. So we are supposed to be merging the French version of Bleach with the European version of Bleach. I don't know how the merges will work, but expect that within the month. And you know, then we're gonna finally have the worldwide tournament. As far as I know, Russia and Brazil are taken out of it. They're not gonna be participating just because of the rebate difference, PvE difference, all that kind of shit. It's just way too easy of a game, so they're not gonna be, you know, participating with us. We got Void Region tomorrow. I need to take a break after I do these videos because all the stuff I dealt with yesterday, all the stuff I've been dealing with today, I have no time. I have to do a lot of papers for college this week as well. And, you know, I have to still continue to fix the game for people that don't like me. So, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'll still be doing YouTube for myself at least. It doesn't matter to me what else anyone else says. And, you know, if the game gets fixed, then it's going to be better for me anyway. So, I'll try and get that fixed. If any of you care, just submit the bugs. Make sure you have proof, though. I need screenshots. I need a good description. I need a video if it's something to do with a combat bug or, you know, something that happens too fast. There's no video, no screenshot, I can't do anything about it. As far as the VIP 0 list, I'll put a link to the forum thread. Just make sure you post me a screenshot of you being a VIP 0, your server and everything, and I'll go ahead and add you to that. But here's a Hikifune, you know, 34 exclusive, close to 35. I'm gonna keep stacking her exclusive. She's pretty much the main support I have. Nobody else I can really go with. That's the problem. I wanted to get somebody with a speed bond, but it just seems like I'm gonna stick with Hikifune. I'm gonna stick with her because she's just pretty much the first partner I got. Got her Evo to 10. Got everything stacked on her. So if I do inherit, it's gonna really lose out on a lot of stuff. But I'm ready to get that 6th mod on her. So pretty much once I get all these things inherited, so I have Harry Bell. Harry Bell is pretty close, 170 away. Then I have Shinji, Yoriichi, Kisuke as well. And then I got Kurinji, so you know, it shouldn't be too long. Maybe still another like 2 weeks, 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks. I should inherit 3 of them. And then Shinji and Yoriichi are gonna take a while. But you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and you appreciate the stuff I do. I'll try to bring more consistent Bleach videos, but it's just I've just been really overwhelmed. I need to take a break, man. I need to take a break. That's it. I just need to fucking lock myself on a private island or something and just fucking that's it. Just stay there. But you know, it was good to share this information with you guys. A lot of stuff to say, and I would like to say I'll try and get a Bleach video out for tomorrow, but I don't think so. Maybe earliest you'll see one is Monday. Let me check when the next events are actually here. So lucky slots anyway. So we got three more days. So basically, I don't know. Maybe Monday I'll do a video and then on a new event. So every 2-3 days expect a Bleach video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for Naruto Online. Bleach another few days.